Okay. Definitely looks like you practiced before, so that's good.
Yeah. All right. So yeah. All right. So. Right. First thing that you're kind of missing is right. So what I you teach is basic. Maybe like cool. You're on the course. You only teach you a tip. Smooth sweep stick. Are you smooth? Are you sticking the ground? Are you sticking your foot? Right. You can't go smooth that. You can't just forward. You're gonna be missing the ball. So let's try to find your sweep and your balance a little better. Okay.
Go ahead and set up.
Yep. Without hitting a golf ball, find your sweep. Find your low point. Are you getting a response from that ball? Swing back. You want to go swing back. Sweep effect. Yeah. So bring the club up and down, not some side to side.
Final call for the roommate group to check into the pro shop. Roommate group, check into the pro shop, please.
Try again.
So if you can't find it without, so bow forward more. Bow, bow, bow. There you go. Cover the ball more. See what I'm saying? You got two options when it comes to missing the ground. You either got to bow forward to lower the hands or squat, and I really don't recommend that. Squatting's never a good thing. Right? So that's, again, your swing is too this way. It's too inside. You have to bring it straight back. No, so not on the back, not on that part. The back swing needs to go higher.
Oh.
Yeah, you're trying to bring it backwards. Bring it high, not inside. Yes, now swing down. See what I'm saying? So everyone in golf thinks, well, I got to swing in to out because they watch 4,000 hours of YouTube.
Right.
And all of a sudden their backswing looks like a samurai's sword.
Right.
Right? But your backswing needs to feel back and steep up because high, right? Because most people get too shallow on their backswings when they're trying to figure in to out. Better. See how you're starting to find a little kick?
Yeah.
There's a little more resistance onto that mat.
Yeah.
Tighter hands, relax, smooth. Better. Now try to hit a ball. Find that sweep. Okay. Well, hold on. Let's take a look. Direction wasn't what we wanted, but did we get the ball off the ground? And connected better, right? It was a smoother feeling, just went the wrong way. Okay. So step one.
I actually feel myself going this way a little bit.
Yep.
Really, essentially.
Okay. Perfect.
And I'm set up okay, right? Like,
Yeah. So to me, you're a little crowded, right?
That's what I'm thinking, right?
So I would scoot back an inch. Good. And then I'd push your arms away from you and get a hair taller now. There you go. Now scoot a little closer to yourself. There you go. I'd say that's pretty decent right there. Okay, so I would say setup was good, swing was too inside, right? So what I'm going to do is kind of set up a little straight line boundary for you and the ball position. Oh, this is Mr. Derek.
Oh boy.
What's going on there, guy?
Not much. Just trying to get better at this game, you know?
Yeah, that's what the teaching.
It's getting slow, you know? The getting better part, you know?
Yeah, because you're getting closer to a low single digit. So
Right.
it's just all that's just chiseling away at a statue, bro.
Right? One sand green at a time.
Exactly. Well, we're gonna put this down in, see if we can hard. That's a little bit easy. Keep it away. So the ball's always going to go between orange line.
Yeah.
Closer to this tee, better, gives you more room over here. This stuff you could not move this, you can't keep moving. Right? But what you want to make sure is now when you set up, basically what you look at, are my feet square to me? Right. Are my shoulders square? Right. Cool. Now, there's my ball like that. This, now you move around, I don't know if you're going to see, okay, so I'm not going to be down close. There you go. Cool. Now, see how I go up.
Shoulders a little thinner than
Well, everything just seems a little bit to the right. There you go. Better. Okay, so that was hit off the heel. Better motion. So what we're doing is kind of giving you straight, right? So scoot back a little bit, bow forward a little bit, point your shoulders to the right. There you go, good. It's called closing your shoulders or squaring to your target line. Good. Smooth up, turn through. Almost. Just hitting it right off the heel.
Yeah.
As you're coming in, you're hitting it right off that heel.
Am I lifting my head too quickly or?
I mean, you're just moving.
Gotcha. I was like, I've never seen that before.
I've never seen that.
I've never seen that happen.
All right, on the tee, Metal Arc would like to welcome the Klein 2 with the Jensen 2. Second up will be Poland. Third to the tee will be the Hamlin group.
Yeah, so you're doing all this. All you're doing is real tight. You gotta find that ground. A little more up and down feeling. About, it's a little too upright. Try it again. Yeah, push your hands down lower. Keep going. There, a little taller now. That's a little too much. A little too much. Stand taller. Tall, tall, tall. There. Too much. Whoa, 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 whoa. Little minor movements, man.
Yeah, yeah.
Feel like your hands are low above your knees. Bow. Keep going. Go on, push that club down there. There you go. Now let's bring the club straight up above your head, feeling higher. High, high. Nope. Take a look. Where are your hands at? Nope, they're back.
Oh. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Ground though, you hit the ground while you're practicing. Right, hit the ground. Bow forward more. Hold on, people. Hold on. Get your setup right. Good. Scoot back. You're too much on your toes right there. Good. Right there's fine. Keep the hands low, feeling. Good. Low and then high. Good. Bring it up high. Higher, higher, high, 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 high. By your chest. Higher.
I'm still bending my knee.
Bring your hands above your ear. Look at your club. Look back at your club. Where's it at? By your chest. Bring it up high. There you go. Now swing down. There you go. You're swinging it like it's a really flat driver. Well, up and down. Better. Now we're getting the ball off the ground. Try it again. Good. Scoot back a little bit. Good. Slow down, slow down. Yeah, relax. You're way too tight. Like, smoother and more relaxed. Yep. Bow more. There you go. Don't lean. Don't lean. Just bow without leaning. There you go. That was better. More of the club face, right? You hit that right off the heel. So like your ball's going right because your club's literally pointing at that green over there as it comes in, right? But that's again, you squeeze the crud of that thing. You got to relax those hands a little bit.
Yeah, so like, I've noticed that. So like my this hand is just a little harder. I feel like I'm like a baseball thing or something like that.
I could be. It's just a person thing. Like everyone tends to squeeze tighter as they go. So see, you're squatting there to lower. I think that's the nastiest looking thing in the world. Bow more, right? It looks so bad, but I mean, some people do it. Good. So low, bow more. Like cover the ball more with your chest. There you go. Yes, hands low by using the chest, not the legs. Almost hit it right off the heel again.
Next on the tee, we can have the Tolling group. Second up will be Hamlin.
Hey, bud. What's up, man? How are you?
Good. How are you doing?
Good. How's life? I'm glad to hear that.
Have a good day.
You too, brother. Scoot back a little bit, right? That's a lot of it. Tiny motions, man. So you're moving like 3 inches at a time. Like I'm talking 1/4 inch movements at a time. Just little movements. Close your shoulders. No, yep, slow, tiny, relaxed motions. Good. And it's just where your club face is pointing. You hit that dead center of the club face.
Is that happening on the transfer over? Or?
No, on the downswing, you're squeezing tighter and you're flaring your wrist open.
Oh,
Right, so.
right.
We're coming with this. Once it hits, then you shut it. Gotcha. You guys are shutting it back. You shut it after you hit. It's very composed from that anyway. Okay. They hit, didn't shut. You gotta square up as it's coming down.
So, for that to, like, would it be easier for me to, like, kind of envision it, like, because I don't really use too much of a wrist all the way up. Maybe a wrist this way.
I wouldn't do that. That's why it's going right.
Oh, okay.
So we'll go ahead and go back to what you just did. Right, go back. So you went to that. Yeah, now the club's pointing where? Where you want the ball to go, right? So you guys square that club more on the downswing.
Gotcha.
You're gonna feel like that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like super hooky closed, right? It, like literally from here, bring it back down to here. Match it with this yellow line right here. So bring the club back and match the shaft with the yellow line. So that looks like it's matching to you. Look at the yellow line. Now look down. Keep your hands on the club, right? Don't tighten your arms a lot. Go along there. Allow your shoulders and your arms. didn't want to try a practice swing. Okay, so get a ball up there. Put a ball. Yep. Go to the top. Go slow and stop at the ball like we just did. All right. Good. Put the club behind the ball. Okay. Square your shoulders up a little bit. Good. Smooth up to the top and pause. We're not going to hit this ball. Smooth up. Smooth. Higher. Now slow down to the golf ball. Slow down. Keep going. Stop at the ball. Now is it square? Now where's your weight at? Pick up your right heel. Now see how your weight went forward a little bit? Just pick it up a little bit. There you go. Good. Now reset and try it again. Same thing. Smooth up. Good. Higher the hands. Good. Slow down. Watch that right foot. Let it go. There you go. Got to get that weight transferring forward. Higher lead arm. Go higher with your hands at the top. Yep. Better. Good. Better. Right? That's more of training with intention.
Okay.
Typically what most players do and kind of what you're doing is hoping it works out in real time. And well, 90% of the time. It just doesn't. Yeah, I hate to say it, but then like all of a sudden they find a way to get the ball to go straight, or like, oh, like you're just still doing the same thing. You just figured out a way to make it work, right. You know?
Kind of like a basketball shot.
Yeah, it's not.
If you eventually, if you work at it,
it'll eventually go in, right? So it's just like, I'm not saying you have to, but if you want to train with intention, okay, can I even keep the club from setup to the top into the ball? Can I even understand what that feels like in a slow motion?
Yeah, that's kind of like where I'm at. I'm trying to get more consistent at the mechanics so that
yeah,
at least know where the mechanics are going.
100%. Club face open, right?
Club face open and my hands are tight.
Okay. The goal is, so here's like another drill, right? Give me a 2-second count to the top, from the top, bottom of the swing to the top, a 1/1000, 2/1000. And if you're really good, you can do 3 seconds, but that's hard for a lot of people, okay? You're not gonna hit this ball, but I want you to go ahead and step to it like you're gonna hit it, okay? And I want you to see how tight are you getting as you go. So ready? 1/1000, 2/1000, 3. How much tighter are your shoulders, arms, and hands right now?
Pretty, like they're like relatively loose, but like it relatively loose, like to where we are at the beginning, but it's still pretty tight.
Okay, so can you support it like like someone's giving you a baby at the top of your swing?
Okay.
Like you're just sitting up there supporting the baby. You're not squeezing the baby.
Oh, okay.
You don't want to throw up on you. Right, and that's the secret, is being able to control the tension. It isn't perfect, but it can't tighten as you go. You see what I'm saying? Good. Now, you got to support at top. You kind of let it flip and get all limpy at the top, right? So it is, yes, you are very much supporting it, but you're not limping it on the downswing, right? It's very much okay. You're just letting it fall back down.
Okay.
So to me, like the tempo of a backswing feels like you're pulling back a bow and arrow or a slingshot, and just let it fire. Yep.
Let the pendulum swing by itself.
Exactly. Let the body do the motion. Let everything happen. Good. Smooth up, and then just unwind. Better. Just a little extra motion from the top.
A little exit motion.
Yeah, you're floppy at the top. There's a lot of moving parts in your swing right now.
Okay. Let me set up without the ball.
Yeah.
Let me know how it feels to just kind of let it go.
Yeah, just let the lower body do the work from there. Yeah, so go smooth the top and pause. Now just throw your hips. Better, but you're tightening your arms right there, right? So what you're doing is you're breaking your arms, which is breaking the pendulum motion, because that's why it's missing the ground.
Because like if I feel like, so I have to get a little bit of a wrist I feel like be comfy up here, right?
Okay.
But then like it'll naturally break
If the club should set on the downswing, you don't have to break it, right? If it hangs up there long enough, it should set back by itself. Just let the weight set. Don't even do anything extra. Let just set, then turn. That's way better right there.
I felt better.
Yeah. Better since sweep the ground. Even on your bad swings, stick your finish. Finish your swing. Because when a lot of people hit a bad shot, they give up. And the reason they're doing that is because their balance is not great,
Yeah,
right?
that's where that was the issue right there. I was just like, I felt a little bit.
Yep. Good. Scoot back a little more. There you go. That's good. Yeah. Bow more. There you go. Right there. Yes. You're not sweeping the ground, man. You're trying to hit the ball. Just give me some sweeps, right? If you can't sweep the ground, it's got to be the returning the club back to the same spot type thing. Smooth up, back to the same spot. Little inside. Hands are way too close to you. Push your, yeah. There you go. Nope. More up and down your swings too, side to side. Bow forward more, taller in your legs. But keep the hands low. There you go. Now pick the club straight up in the air. Up, up. Keep going. Pick it up, straight up. Yes, now down. Almost two and out. I want you to feel like you're chopping wood with it more. Good. Hands low by the knees feeling. Good. Smooth it. Pick it straight up. Up. Now down. Better. Got to find that sweep. Bow forward more. Good. Scoot back a little bit. Good. There you go. Straight back and up high. High, then down. There you go. More. I want you to feel that kick off the mat. Right? You're sweeping it nicely. I want you to feel a little kick.
Like you up like that little.
Yeah. If you don't, it's utilizing the bounce on the bottom of the club.
Okay.
Okay. Way too close to your hands, Jim Furyk. You know who Jim Furyk is?
Yeah.
You look like Jim. You set up just like Jim Furyk.
Oh, really? Okay. I guess I'm trying to figure out like that balance between bow plus hands.
So when you do bow, don't go shift all your weight onto your toes.
Okay.
You're still bouncing the balls and the heels of your feet. You're just bowing more, right? So when I'm bowing, sit here. I'm
not actually shifting my weight.
Not high end. Kind of just slightly bent.
My rule of thumb for this is for good posture. Because every time I get stuff on my toes, right? My grip is going to be hanging over my toes. Okay. Yeah, I mean, that's hanging more. Yeah. That means now I can at least put my grip together and move my arm back without shifting. Does that make sense?
That makes me bend. Okay.
Because you got your hands maybe. I'll make that all day. I look a lot more neutral. But you're already close.
Yeah.
But if you're shifting, it's one thing, but it's essentially. So it's
Okay.
kind of going to get in the way.
Yeah. And you want to just feel more of a kick on the downswing impact feel, right?
So really focus on that sweep.
So taller in your knees, lower your chest now. There you go. Yes, I'll take that.
All right. Yeah, because I think
To me, it feels.
need that a little too much, right?
Yes, and that's what a lot of people do when it comes. Again, if it was a driver, it'd be one thing, but it's an iron, so you need to feel more up and down. If you have more squat in the knees, theoretically, you're probably gonna have a flatter backswing, right? Better. That was closer to a kick. You just missed it. I want you to feel like you're just swinging down into your left leg. Yes, that was it. That was the sound. That's the sweep. That's the sound, right? Little micro kick through it. Your hands are too close there, Jim. Good. Taller in your knees, right?
Yeah.
There you go. Perfect. Because watch what you did there.
You see, like, if you do it
Okay. Because I guess it's like from that position, it feels like I'm getting up on my toes.
Yeah.
More, but like once I figure out the feet.
100%. 100%. Yeah, so try to do it. So do this, put your hands on the club, go to your little squat position, right? Go to your squat, right? Now try lowering your hands by standing taller in your knees
Oh, okay. Yeah.
as one unit. So push your knees up. There you go. Now, not all the way. Good. That's way better. I'll take that all day. Better. Feel like that backswing once it gets past. Yep. This feels more like a bow now, doesn't it?
It does, yeah.
Straight up, up, now down. Better, yes.
All right.
Because right now your downswing just gets a little in to out. That's kind of why I put the buckets in the way.
Right.
But that's also why you're not getting that good angle into the ball and it's sweeping instead of getting that kick. Good. Better contact. Good. That's fine. Good enough. I mean, try to hold it for 2 seconds, right? So we're throwing a lot at you, but I'm trying to give you as much as I can.
No, yeah, I appreciate it.
You'll have a video of us all too, so you'll be good. You take it home with you. Like, oh, that's what he was talking about. As long as I turn everything on right. Sometimes I don't. I went through a whole lesson yesterday. I was like, damn, I didn't press one button. Good. Just hit it off the heel.
I wasn't sweeping.
No, it was a heel strike. Scoot back a little bit. Feel crowded, right? That's a lot. And don't take your hands off the club when you try to stay in your setup as much as you can. Don't stand up. Just try to make little micro movements without. There's a lot going on right now. Restart it again. Too much motion, right? You need to be able to get into that setup in 3 seconds, right? So right now, 1,000, 2 1,000, 3. You should be done. Right? That's how fast you should get into a setup, right? And then just hit it. Yep.
Better?
Kind of, yeah. It's better, but you're shifting a lot into that position, right?
All right.
Yep. Go for it. Better. So here's what I'd be doing.
Yeah.
We got some sweaty palms.
Come on.
Yeah.
So I'll be like, okay, I'm going to tell you how long to shoot the pace in the shot. 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000. Literally should be the extent of how long. If you're thinking more than that, it's like, okay, you need to sit there and practice.
Right.
So what I would do is you start 5 relaxed seconds. And hit the ball. When you can do that 2 or 3 times in a row, then actually get the ball.
Okay.
Right? Because right now you're trying to program all this thing into it.
Right.
Let's just program it. Make it somewhat of a habit.
Right.
5 relaxed seconds. Don't touch yourself. And it's not there. Back off and try it again. All right. Maybe it gets easier when you think. Okay.
Well, now that I
Right.
maybe practice it a little bit more.
Yeah, 100%.
Hopefully I can get it in.
Yes. So just literally just try to get there within 5 seconds. And 1 1,000, 2 1,000. Scoot back a little bit. 3 1,000. See how you feel jammed up?
Yeah.
Scoot back, right? Your goal is to get ready to hit the shot, not move the club around. Put the club right behind it and kind of adjust yourself as you go. Scoot back a little bit, feel crowded. There you go. Then hit it. Go. Right? Now, next thing you need to add in there is look where you want the ball to go. Look straight, find a patch of grass somewhere, right? Most people, when they start hitting golf balls on the range, they look at a target once, and then they just stare at the golf ball the entire time, right? So as you're getting set up, boom, 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 you're basically, you're going through it all, but as you're doing it, you're also aligning yourself to a target. So look out there in between each step in a sense. There you go. Takes your mind off a little bit, then hit it to that target. Weird how that works. When you start thinking about where you want it to go, instead of what you're trying to do, yeah, your brain's like, oh, I figure that part out, right? But if every time you set up and you have no target in mind, your brain's you're not telling your body and brain where you want the ball to go and are you ready to do it. When I look at a target, I'm getting set up, double checking my alignment and everything, but kind of my instinctual reaction is, okay, it feels comfortable, let's go. You know, it's not really more of, am I doing this right? I don't care. It's more like, am I ready to hit the shot? Yep. Better. So it's instantly going straighter. Two different parts of the brain, man. It really is. That's why when people take lessons, sometimes they get shittier. Because they can't, they stop forgetting about the target. And they get stuck in this mindset that does not really help you when you play golf, to be honest. You know, the best thing you think about when you play golf anytime is the target. It's really good. Target. So they're thinking too much right there, right? You see that process where we move forward, everything's thinking like, right?
I rushed through that.
Right? So to me, it's kind of like, okay, I'd be grip. For you, you grip it. Make sure the club's square. Look at my club face. Look at my target. So I always kind of go club face target, body line target, golf ball target, go, right? But if I set up, I put it, now it's club face to target. Don't, so you can't move yourself, right? So as you do everything changes. You just turn your head, right? You don't have to move the whole body, right? Then you put it back down, put the club down, back out again,
Back out.
to the target. There you go. Then back down, but you can't move yourself while you do it. Good. But the goal is to get ready to hit to a target, not think about mechanics. Yeah, 100%. Double check your work, you know? And then when you're ready, it's like, cool, go for it. Almost, right? Heel 100%. So when you do that, you got a lot of moving parts, like I said.
Yeah. Now I see your shadow. I'm like, is that gonna
PTSD.
Yeah.
I have never seen, but the best part is like he looked straight out there like he just nuked one, and I was like, dude, the ball just jumped 2 mats and hit him in the back. I've never seen that in 8 years of teaching golf, and you didn't even move.
I did it.
He just kept hitting. I'm
I was
like,
too concentrated.
what's going on here? Good. Double check your work. So see right there. I don't care if you make adjustments. Just don't stare at the floor while you're doing it. Right. Almost kind of went faster back and slowed down.
Yeah, back, I totally forgot on that one.
It's all right. Again, much better process. The whole goal is to give you something you can work on. I like that whole process. You missed the ball, but the whole setup and shot, that looked very natural. Right, so now what I do is find a couple sweeps, making sure that they're next to my ball or where my club is bottoming out in my swing. Smooth, better. Slow down the takeaway. The first initial part of the swing, slow that down. Slow through here. Yep.
Is that okay? Like, I do that right there.
The top's fine. Just don't do it too soon because
okay, I got you.
your upper body should start. Your lower body shouldn't really go until it has to move, right? You don't want to start your swing with your lower body. It's just not good sequence of events. It could rush some stuff. Better. Club face open. Process is great.
Now I just gotta concentrate on the contact.
Well, it's really just kind of getting, feeling that club face starting to shut on the downswing, right? So you're going to start feeling your right hand roll more or your left hand roll, whatever your feel is for you, right? So if you should just go ahead and set up to this, I'm going to show you kind of what happens. Right now you're not doing this. Okay, you're doing this part. Left hand kind of backhands it. Right hand feels more like it's going to stick to it. So you got to figure out what works for you. Got it.
But you gotta get the toe of the fatter part is shutting with as it swings.
Okay.
See what I'm saying? So if you're going straight back, your hands are going here, they open like that and coming through open. Right?
Instead of
You need to learn to release like that.
Gone through a lot in 38 minutes. Especially when it gave you more now, it's just kind of starting to own it, you know? Too much moving parts.
too much move on the top. I
Golf ball. Golf, you're not going to hit the ball. Okay?
I was not going to hit the ball.
Sets the ball. And slow in the ball. There you go. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's fine.
So you got to feel this out.
I think the reason why this is
So, here's what we're doing. Don't hit my hand, don't hit my hand. Okay. Then bring your shirt back here, flat swing. Okay, now slowly bring it into here. Okay, now one more time. Slow back. Bring it flat. Now unwind slowly. Now release it right now. There you go.
okay,
See what I'm saying? You gotta release now. Release. There you go.
Makes more sense when a more upright plane. Good. Now let it shut better. By then it should be closed, right?
So
For your over exaggerated feel right now. Yep, and let it close now. That was closed. That was better, right? Smoother, right? Good. That was much more square.
I think I really have to.
Think about it. Yeah.
I think I really have to think about this receiver.
Whatever works, man. Everyone's feel and timing is just a little bit different. Relax, good. Club face wide open. It is square, just that's exactly where that thing was pointing. When you come down, that club's pointing. Yeah, right. Whoa, Miss Lippy. Go and set up. The first thing you did was open that thing.
Oh yeah.
Don't do that.
I'm over exaggerating.
No, on the backswing, the first thing you did was open it. Like,
Yeah. I was setting up for the over exaggeration.
Oh, that was massive.
All right. So.
Yeah. Then
Close.
not so fast. See, you just did just one motion. It goes with the swing. It's not just one exact motion, right? you go. Straighter.
Got that kickoff.
A little behind. Yeah, you hit just behind it, but again, you got everything more lined up. Almost. Keep pushing. Off the heel. Hey, there we go. That was a golf shot. There we go. There we go.
I should loosen up my hands on that one.
That was going to do a lot for you.
Yeah.
Stomach was a little screwed up this morning, but it feels better now. What was screwed up? Stomach.
I mean, you're doing it right. You're just really over exaggerating everything. It doesn't look very natural right now. You're really trying to dial it in. I would just start hitting the ball and try to be less mechanical in the process. Hit the golf ball more. Don't try to be so perfect. Just hit it. Better. Pick a target, hit to the target. See ball, hit ball. Try to be less thinky. Cool, hit it. Go. Yeah, just go. Better, again. Hit it. Better. Again. Time for thinking is now done. Just start hitting the ball. Right. There's a time and a place.
That's actually planning to play a little longer.
Almost. Oh, hello.
Hello, Mr. Eric.
Hello. Better. Good. Heel strike. Good swing.